Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yashira. I am the owner designer of Liser Custom Wreath. So today this tutorial is going to be based on how to clean this grapevine. This grapevine is 18 inches, and as you can see, it has a lot of branches that are very messy. It has leaves here, if you can see here. So we want to clean this out because as a business owner and running a business, you definitely don't want to give a customer a grapevine that it looks like this, and not only in the front but also in the back. As you can see how messy it is. And you also don't want a customer coming to you and saying that the door was crashed, and you don't want that concern to happen to your business. So I'm going to show you how to clean this grapevine. I get this grapevine from my local wholesale here in North Carolina. So this one I'm going to be cleaning it because I will be making a wreath with this one. So the first thing that you need, I'm using 3 tools. So this one is a heavy duty one. This one you can find it at the hardware store. This one I use it more like if the branch is too big and it's hard to cut with this little one, then I can use this big one. And then this little cutter here, you can get it at the Hobby Lobby store. This is what I most use for everything that I do with my florals and everything. And this one, there's scissors. You can get any type of scissor you have available. This one is really good. This one is for whole purpose, but this is what I use for my ribbons and other stuff that I use for crafting. So it's highly recommended. But you can use any scissor, whatever you have available at the moment. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be using my small one, and then you're gonna be cutting it. Cutting all those branches that it looks like they are out of place. So that's what I do. Like this one, you go on the side and you start cutting everything. You're gonna keep cutting. I love making grapevines, guys. This is the wreath that I most make in my business. So I love how every grapevine looks when I design them, and it's very unique. This is a naturally a grapevine, so you're gonna have a lot of messy stuff. But honestly, when I started my business, I started with a grapevine. I did not know what kind of florals I was using or what kind of greenery I needed to add. But as I started making more and getting familiar with every florals or every greenery, my wreath started getting better. I started my business 2021. I started in my home, which it was basically my husband who was very supportive. He's the one that was telling me to start my business, but I was a little bit afraid that people, what will people think about the wreath, if they like it, if they're not, because I was basically making them for myself and decorating my home because I really love decorating. I don't know about you guys, but that's something that I like to do, is decorate my house. I like to do different decorations, some by hand, some I buy them and just transform it. So that's me. I like to go to the thrift stores and see what is in there, and then something that can be very valuable, I can transform it and use it. So I like to do that, and I used to do, well, I still do it because, I mean, I still like to decorate my stuff and everything, so. But I've been in business since 2021, and I got my license. I got it, my business license last year. So the business is really good to me. I mean, it's been successful. So, but if anybody has any question about the business or anything, please message me, or you can write me here on the comment. And I will definitely gonna make a video soon about how I started my business. You guys kind of know how to start your own business if you're planning to make wreath and home centerpieces or home decor as a business. All right, guys, so I wanted to show you here, this part right here. You see how the branch is coming out? I don't like that though. That's why I said it's good to use this heavy duty, this heavy cutter, wire cutter. This one is not, it's good for the small branches, but this one is better for the big ones. And you cut that piece. Because I really didn't like it how it's looking like that. All right, guys, so what I do, I like to put my hands and go like this around it. If I see that something is kind of spiky out, then I cut it. The reason why I do that, because that's how, when you put it on the wall or you put it on the door, those spiky things can scratch the door, and we don't want that to happen. So this one is pretty good, guys. This one, it's not that messy as I've seen other ones, but I have bought some from Michael's and stuff, and a little bit disappointed of them, but I still make it work. Because if I need something very quickly and I cannot go to my wholesale, then I go to Michael's or I go to Hobby Lobby. All right, guys, so I'm still doing the same process. Right here, there's like a little pointing here. I'm gonna get rid of that too. So it won't be pointing anymore. Perfect. Sometimes there's like branches that are loose. I like to cut them down, like this one. I hope this video you find it useful. I know a lot of people don't know how to clean a grapevine, so I decided to make a video of it, so you guys kind of know how to do it and everything. But I'm telling you, it's the best to definitely clean your grapevines, because sometimes also they have animals, guys. They have little tiny animals that you not might see them. So that's why I like to clean them. Once I clean this out like that, then I go outside and I smash it a little bit. So I want to make sure there's nothing in it. You can also use gloves if you want to, guys. I normally don't use gloves because I'm kind of used to it. But you can use gloves too if you want to. That's optional though. All right, guys, so the same way I did in the front, you're gonna do the same thing in the back. Still pointing stuff here. All right, so now we're gonna go on the back and do the same thing. You see how it's, some of the branches are loose, so we want to get rid of them. So now guys, I know I do have tutorial on here on YouTube. I'm planning to make more tutorial because I've been getting a lot of people reaching out to me how to make wreaths and how to make a grapevine. So my next tutorial is going to be how to make a grapevine, and then from there we can do other things, because I only don't work on grapevines. I also do swags, I do centerpieces, I do mesh wreaths, I do handmade bows, which I do have tutorials in there, guys. If you need them, they're in there. So I got other things that I can show you guys how to do and everything. So, and if there's anything you guys want to learn, please let me know in the comment as well. I know I think I said that before, but I just want to say that again. This branch is kind of long, so you want to get rid of that. Like I said, this is not that bad though. I have done grapevines that basically my whole table is full of branches because of the way the way what the grapevine was, and it was very messy. All right, so I'm gonna do that too, to make sure there's nothing that spike up or nothing that is pointy. All right, nothing is pointy. There's still like a spot here, if you can see. You see that thing pointing there, and then you want to kind of like cut it down. It's looking now more decent, and it's looking like I can work in it. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm gonna turn this around. You can see, look at all this stuff. So I'm gonna use this glove. I bought them, I would say 5 years ago, and it's my best friend. This is my best friend because it cleans up everything in one shot. Like, even if I have glitter, guys, sometimes, glitter stay behind, but when I use this, it will pick up right away. Look at that. Picks up everything. All right, guys, so the purpose for using the scissors is, if you can see that we have leaves in here. So I'm able to grab this leaf because they're kind of out. But when you have leaves that are a little bit, like they are inside of the grapevine, you're going to start doing this to kind of take it out. And you see how this coming out. You start doing that. There's like a spiky branches here. I like to take those out too, because I don't want my customer to get hurt with anything into it. So you start going like this. It's a whole process making grapevine, guys. But I promise you, if you get this done first, or get all your grapevines, I'm gonna recommend this. If you guys buy the grapevine and you have orders that you have to make, just take a day and clean them up. So you don't have to be like, oh my God, I have to clean this and stuff. That takes forever. No. Just take a day of your day, and then make sure that you clean them. So you can see how they're not there anymore. I see a little bit here. So we're gonna do the same process. You can see my table, how it's looking though, with all those leaves. I'm done here. You see here too. We have some in here, so we're gonna do the same thing. Same procedure that I was doing before. This one is, I'm able to grab it. Cut this in here. But then you can do this. Don't be afraid, guys. You're not gonna mess up the grapevine, trust me. Not saying to do it like very hard, but doing this procedure, it will not mess up the grapevine. Remember, you're gonna add something beautiful into it, like greeneries. You also can add mesh into it, guys. That's something else I'm gonna show you guys, how to add a mesh into the grapevine. It is super fun though. I love making that. So I'm gonna show you how to do it too. I put this, there's still some in here. You can see all that. Okay, so that's clean. Let's see if there's anything over here. All right. You guys also, if you have TikTok, guys, you can follow me in there too. It's the same name as YouTube. Sometime I go live in there so you guys can see how I make a wreath. So you can follow me too. I go live there and I make from the top to the bottom, you know, from the start to finish. I make grapevines and stuff, and I talk about it, and I give a lot of tips and everything, how to do it and everything. So, and I'm also on all social media platform, you guys, so you guys can follow me there too. You can kind of hit a little bit, because when you do that, sometimes it stays there, but it's coming out. All right, so let's see. This one is kind of out, so I cut it. Same thing with this one. I still have a little bit on here. All right, so that's good. You have to looking through it too, because sometimes you can miss something. But I'm gonna make sure I don't miss anything on this one. There's some in here. Like I said, this one, it wasn't bad. I had worse than this. But this one has a lot of leaves, I would say. The other one more, it was more the branches out. All right, guys, so I'm gonna clean this in here so you guys can see. Look at that. I'm gonna put this on the side, and I'm gonna do the same thing in the back. There's some leaf here. You guys can see this leaf here. Let's see if I can take it out, this piece. And you guys can see I'm still cutting branches, but because I don't like them to be like that, like this one is kind of spiky, so I don't like to have that in there. Like I said, anything that I can do to not have a, you know, upset customer, I take my extra step into it. So basically you're gonna grab your scissors and you're gonna go side to side. Side to side, that's what I've been doing, side to side, to get rid of that. Just be very careful you don't hurt yourself. But like I said, if you feel more comfortable using gloves, you can. They have gloves that you can buy in the hardware store, and you can use those. Okay, so we have a leaf here. Look at that. All right, guys, so this looks really good though. As you can see, I clean up a lot. I did clean up a lot. I don't see any more leaves out there, but you can see how it looks, guys. Found another one here. And this mess here. You can see, guys, how clean it looks. Now we can work on this. And the same thing on the back and front. Okay, if it's still, because when I put it down, it'll picked up some of the leaves. That's why I be always clean up it. Let's see. But there you have it, guys. This is how I clean my grapevines, guys. I hope that you find this video useful. Let me know, guys, what you guys want to learn. Like I said, I'm gonna be making a grapevine soon with a grapevine that I'm gonna show you how to make it, and I'm probably gonna do it next week. But let me know if this video was very useful. If you like it, just give us a thumbs up. And I hope you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be going more, I would say I will be doing more live. I'm not live, but I will be doing more videos so you guys can see and you guys learn from it. All right, guys. Well, you have a great day, and I will be making another one next week. All right, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.